So, for a long time, I've been a huge fan of Gundam and tabletop war games like 40K and Flames of War and Inquisitor. But for such a long time, I have always wanted a tabletop game that's with Gundam. And I know there's a lot of games out there, like I think MechWarrior has a game out there that's mecha based, but it's still not the same as Gundam. So, after some deciding, some thinking, I thought about maybe making a my own Gundam game that is based off of some rules from 40K and from Inquisitor, which is kind of like D&D, a little bit is. Anyway, um, I would so hopefully, um, with the help of my fellow Gundam fans, we will make a super fun tabletop war game with Gundam. Now, the game would be based in a one-year world with Zaku and GMs, all the variants and whatnot. But don't worry, there will be Gundam. Don't worry about that at all. There's going to be all those variants, and there's going to be the RX-78-1 and the RX-78-2 and the ground type Gundam G, something like that. I can't remember from the 8th but anyway, the game will be on points, kind of like how 40K is, for example. Every mobile suit does have its own points value, and the battles will be X amount of points that have to be cited for the game. So, I will be making these videos of how to play the game, but every video is going to be divided into different sections. For example, this video is just basically me kind of like introducing the game, kind of vaguely, and there was a video about like the movement phase, and there was going to be another shooting phase, and etc. 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 Now, I will also be typing up these rules in a Microsoft Office. So if you do want this, I will just send you the rules, via an email if you really want them, because I don't want to hear me talk for 10 minutes to hear about where was the bullet land on the Zaku. So the other thing why I'm posting this on YouTube is because I thought, well, I'm going to post this on a couple of web forums and on Facebook, but at the same time, maybe some Gundam fan out there might find this video like randomly and say, hey, this game looks awesome, I'm going to help out. So, plus I love doing videos and I have nothing else to do. And this game, I'm not going to be putting my whole life into it right now because I have other stuff to do in my life, but it's going to be on and off. So, if you don't hear anything from me about this for a good month or two, don't worry, I'm still going to do the game. Now, right now, I'm debating about a couple things. The first thing I'm debating is what size models do I want to use? Do I want to use the Master Grade Gundams models, or do I want to use the 140 scale? I do like the Master Grades because they are bigger, they're a little bit easier to figure out line of sight and whatnot. Trust me, line of sight will be used a lot in this game. It's gonna be fun. If you like Gundam Crossfire, you're gonna love this game. But at the same time, with Master Grade, it's a little bit, it's expensive. $40 per model. But at the same time, this game's gotta be maybe an average game of 5-6 mobile suits. Unless you play for, it's not doesn't sound that bad, but show us 40K players with, we have to spend out like $55 for one tank, which was insane, but like something completely different. Anyway, or do I want to use the 144 scale ones? They are, yes, they're smaller, they're cheaper, but at the same time, there's more variants you can get. There's a bigger selection of them. But at the same time, maybe with the help of my fellow Gundam fans, we can figure out something and set something into concrete. The next thing is about bases. Every Gundam model must be on a base, and it has to be in a standard on a base. hopefully, maybe. I'm still have to think about that. But if they're going to be putting these models on a face for moving and whatnot, I want to have kind of like a universal base. I don't want to be saying, oh, let's have a base like 6 inches, because people can cheat pretty easily. If you do something like, for example, like VW, they have a great base for the flying models, like $6 for a base, which is not that bad. That works. But at the same time, that's a little bit more down the line. But like what I said earlier, most of the rules will be adapted from Warhammer 40,000 and from the game Inquisitor, which is based off it's in 40k, but at the same time it's more detailed. And this game, this Gundam game, is going to be really awesome because all the bullets, every time they get hit, it actually lands on a specific body part. It's not like in 40k, for example, where you get hit, the guy's dead, just like that. In this game, you get X amount of damage on your arm, and if the HP in the arm gets down to 0, that arm can be blown off, and you have a gun in that arm, that gun is gone. So it's gonna be like Gundam Crossfire on the PS3, but it's gonna be better. But I'm still kind of working out those kinks. But next on the next video, I will update some rules and just ramble on a little bit more about what I like to do. So right now, I'm looking at really ask you for ideas, criticisms, stuff like that. I know there's a game out there already online for a Gundam tabletop game. I've seen it. It's just for Gundam. In this game, I want it to be more about the grunts. I think the one in the world is awesome because you have, it's, we have the basic guys. Then we have the Zaku pilots, you have the EM pilots, and in all honesty, I think the whole Gundam thing, I think the whole thing when it comes to the fancy Gundam models are like Gundam Strike and Gundam Wing Zero and stuff like that. That's just gets a little bit too dull. I personally like the grunts. And that's why most of my models are actually Zaku's and stuff and models like that. But anyway, plus this is my game, and if you don't like playing this game, I don't care, whatever. But like I said earlier, there will be rules for Gundam, and the Gundam variants. So don't worry, if you love, RX-72, RX-78-2, don't worry, you're going to be using them. It's going to cost you a lot of points, but it's going to be insanely awesome. So for right now, I'm basically done with this video. I got nothing else really to say without repeating myself. So if you have any questions or concerns or anything, please either message me via PM on YouTube or on Facebook, or comment it or post comments on this. And like what I said earlier, this game is going to be on the side. It's not going to be priority 1 in my life. So, I'm going to think about the game, don't get me wrong, and hopefully this game will come to, will work out. So, at the end of the day, but for right now, I'm done. I'm going to go and actually work on more of my Master Creed Golf costume, which is still needs to be painted real soon. So, yes. Anyway, like I said, I told you everything I've been saying, so help the cause. I won't be doing a Kickstarter program for this because, in all honesty, I don't need to Kickstart anything. So, till then, I will see you later. Sig Xeon.